It's time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, December the 8th, 2021, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. A celebration of life service for Maureen Wilterding Hooten. A Muleshoe was scheduled for 2 o'clock Friday afternoon, December the 10th, at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe with Angela Carter of Lubbock officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Maureen arrived at her eternal home on Sunday, December the 5th, at the age of 91. She was born September the 26th, 1930, to Mervyn and May Head Wilterding at home on the farm in Bailey County. After earning a Bachelor of Arts degree in Religious Education and History from McMurray College in Abilene, in 1951, Maureen moved to Las Cruces, New Mexico to serve as a youth director at St. Paul's Methodist Church. Maureen married Robert Hooten, the love of her life, on November the 22nd, 1951 in the Weil Methodist Church, a marriage lasting 68 years. This union was blessed with children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. They began their years together in El Paso, where Robert completed his service in the United States Army, and Maureen served as Religious Education Director at Trinity Methodist Church. 1951 saw a move to Muleshoe to farm, eventually purchase a Ford dealership, and raise a family. Maureen kept busy with Little League, 4-H, Scouts, piano lessons, PTA, always a homeroom mother, FFA, and trips with FHA and Rainbow for girls. And then all the high school activities. Maureen also served the community working in the Methodist in the Muleshoe Hospital and Nursing Home Auxiliary, a member of the American Association of University of Women, a Muleshoe Heritage Board Director, and an active always in community Bible studies. The Methodist Church was always an important part of the Hooten household. Maureen taught many years in the Children Youth Department and Vacation Bible School, often in an organization and leadership role. Maureen served in the United Methodist Women, holding many offices and helping in the organization of the Harvest Festival, led adult Sunday school classes, was a member of the administrative board and various other committees. Maureen was the first woman to serve as a chairperson of the Council of Ministries, an office she held for several years. Amongst all this busyness, Maureen always had delicious meals prepared with love, many homemade pies, cakes, donuts, and breads. Friends and family always had a place at her table. Maureen is preceded in death by her husband, Robert Hooten, her parents, Mervyn and May Wilterding, a great-grandson, Davis James Gear, and a sister, Luella. Maureen is survived by her children, Gary and Holly Hooten of Muleshoe, Joe and Gayla Gear, also of Muleshoe, and Larry and Wanda Hooten of Dallas. Her grandchildren and great-grandchildren survive her, Daniel and Heather Hooten Boyd, Kenna, Dane, and Cameron of Salina, Charles and Amy Hooten Turner, Abby, Anson, and Audrey, all of Lubbock, Kate and Kayla Hooten and their children, Hallie and Hayden of Texaco, James and Twyla Pulisic and their children, Michaela and son Michael, Lane, Cody, Cole of Ropesville, Tyrell, Courtney, Gear, Brooks and Clara of Salina, Annika Magermans, Gwenella Inserborn of Luxembourg, a sister Lona Wilterding Embry of Lubbock, and a brother Reese and Joy Wilterding of Tulia, and numerous nieces and nephews who dearly loved her. In lieu of flowers, please consider a donation to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program, the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation, the Onita Wagner Senior Center, the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe, or a charity of your choice. And repeating, a memorial service for Maureen Wilterding Hooten of Muleshoe is scheduled for 2 o'clock Friday afternoon, December the 10th, at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe with Angela Carter officiating. Burial will follow in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Please keep the family of Maureen Hooten on your prayer list today. We thought we would read some of the comments that were left after we shared Maureen's obituary on our Facebook page. Marley McDonald said she was such a wonderful lady, praying for her family and friends. James Thomas Lee says she was such a precious neighbor. Prayers for the family. Jane Calton wrote, I'm so sorry to see this, praying for her family. She was such a kind woman. Peggy Burnett, I'm so sorry to hear this. Maureen was a sweet, sweet lady. Prayers for all of her family. Barb Sears says, such a special lady. Blessed to call her a friend. Carolyn Johnson wrote, Maureen will surely be missed. She was a special lady. Pat Angeli wrote, she was such a dear lady. She will be missed. So sorry. Joseph Carpenter wrote, prayers and sympathies for her friends and family. Wayne Taylor wrote, prayers for the family and friends. Debbie Denton writes, special lady, she will be so missed. And that's some of the comments left under our Gil Lamb Facebook page when we shared Maureen Houghton's obituary yesterday. Church service for Bill Martin, 86 of Farwell, is set for 2 o'clock Thursday, December the 9th at the First Baptist Church of Farwell, with Jack Stone of Lubbock officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Bill died on Sunday, December the 5th in Farwell. He was born August the 5th, 1935 in Dudley County, Texas, to Ernest E. and Rosie McCall Martin. He married Yunda Dell and Seagraves on August the 13th, 1958. Bill served in the U.S. Army during the Korean War. He moved to Farwell from Muleshoe in 1959 and was a farmer all of his life. Bill was a member of the First Assembly of God in Muleshoe. He is preceded in death by his parents, a brother, Yoon Martin, and 3 sisters, Ravis Isbell, Elizabeth McGuire, and Imelda Howell. Bill is survived by his wife, his son, William Martin, and his wife, Sharon of Farwell, a daughter, Yolanda McFarland of Farwell, a sister, Verna Davis of Farwell, 7 grandchildren, and 14 great-grandchildren. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Muleshoe Memorial Park, P.O. Box 373, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, church service for Bill Martin, 86 of Farwell, is set for 2 o'clock Thursday afternoon, December the 9th, at the First Baptist Church of Farwell, with Jack Stone of Lubbock officiating. Burial will follow in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Please keep the family of Bill Martin on your prayer list today. The Board of Directors of the Muleshoe Area Hospital District will meet in a regular session tomorrow on Thursday, December the 9th at 6 in the evening at the front common area of the Muleshoe Cowboy Fellowship, 710 East American Boulevard. Items on the agenda include an open forum, approved minutes of the previous meetings, financial and statistical reports, administrative reports, and then they will adjourn. That's going on 6 in the evening tomorrow, Thursday, December the 9th. In the front commons area of the Muleshoe Cowboy Fellowship, a board meeting of the Muleshoe Area Hospital District. It will be at 710 East American Boulevard, again in the Muleshoe Cowboy Fellowship. You're welcome to the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ, as they are having their annual Advent prayers and devotions every day. This week, Monday, December the 6th through Friday, December the 17th, weekdays at 10 a.m. each day at the church. It's at 16th and Avenue D. It's open to everyone. They, Curtis Shelburne, the minister, hope that these devotions help give anyone in their church or other churches and anyone in the community the opportunity for a few quiet and worshipful moments of reflection during this busy and often hectic time. They'll open the sanctuary each weekday at 10 a.m. all this week and all next week for anyone who would like to join Curtis Shelburne as he leads a brief devotional, scripture readings, and prayers designed to help prepare our hearts for Christ's coming. We'll also live stream the services via Facebook Live for anyone who would like to join us there. Just send Curtis a friend request if you're not already on his friend list. And again, the 16th and D Church of Christ Advent prayers and devotions. Everyone is invited this week and next week at 10 a.m. each morning at the church. Everyone in the whole Muleshoe area is invited. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned.
I am Isla Reynolds, and I know enough about quality, authentic Mexican food to know it gets no better than Leal's Mexican Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. The yummy chips and salsa enchiladas made with love and finest of ingredients. Dine in now or carry out by calling 806-272-3294. The original in business since 1957, Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe, Texas.
And Leal's here in Muleshoe has been closed all of this week as several of their employees have been out sick, and they have been deep cleaning and sanitizing the restaurant. Victor and Debbie say, and they hope that you understand, and they are still closed today on Wednesday right here in Muleshoe, but hopefully they will open back up in the very near future. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas at Frying Cock's right here in Muleshoe, 401 South First Street. So get in now while the selections of artificial Christmas trees, ornaments, Christmas stockings, holiday puzzles, and Circle E candles are at their best. Perfect for getting your home in the holiday spirit or finding that perfect Christmas gift for those that are hard to buy for on your list. The special of the month through the end of December at Frying Cock's is the Black & Decker Cordless 20-volt drill, marked down to $49.97 now. And the manager special is a 30-pack of AA or AAA railback alkaline batteries, marked down to $13.99. You can always use batteries during the holiday season. They have a nice selection of a couple different brands of hand warmers, toe warmers, and whole foot warmers. Some last up to 20 hours of heat. Check out the brand new winter work gloves by Tillman and split cowhide and polar fleece. Frying Cock's also has in stock Milwaukee heated jackets and hoodies for the cold weather ahead. Here's a great gift-giving idea for Christmas. Get 20% off now the Black & Decker Spill Busters, Dust Busters, or the Power Series Extreme Vacuums while supplies last at Frying Cock's. They also have all the attachment and filters available. Again, 20% off all Black & Decker Dust Busters, Spill Busters, and Extreme Vacuums. Also brand new at Frying Cock's, the Hoover Smart Wash Carpet Shampooer and the Hoover High Performance XL Pet Vacuum, available among other great vacuum gift ideas. Get it now to Frying Cock's Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. at 401 South First Street in Muleshoe, Texas. Well, available on our front page right now at MuleshoeTV.com. You can see the second grade Christmas program that was held last week. A very, very gingerbread man, directed by Dee Dee Smith at Dillman Elementary Cafeteria. Also, you can see Monday's Ken King Town Hall meeting, which was held at the Crossroads here in Muleshoe at the meeting room there. And our State Representative District 88, Ken King, held a really interesting town hall meeting about an hour long, and see it in its entirety on the front page of our website now. He discussed the 87th legislative session, which just ended in Austin, all the goings-on during that session. Also available, of course, is the live stream from the First Baptist Church from this past Sunday, along with our our delayed broadcast from the Calvary Baptist Church and the message, "The World Christ Was Born In" by Brother Jeff Kaufman. The First Methodist Church, they asked not to broadcast from this past Sunday, so we'll pick back up with them this coming Sunday. Also available that you really want to see is it's on our Facebook pages, Gil Lamb and Channel 6 Muleshoe, along with our Twitter feed. A story done by Midland Odessa CBS 7 TV station with Ralph Mason. He recently retired. He's retiring right now after 43 years of coaching and teaching. He, of course, has been the athletic director, head football coach at Andrews since leaving Muleshoe. But, boy, he spent probably close to 20 years here in Muleshoe and raised his family and was a teacher, a very well-liked teacher at high school, an assistant coach under David Wood. I think he came here the year before Coach Wood in like 96 or 97 and remained for about 20 years here in Muleshoe before taking the head coaching athletic director job there in Andrews. And so make sure to go and see that TV story from CBS 7 out of Midland, Odessa on our Facebook pages, Gil Lamb, Channel 6 Muleshoe, or our Twitter feed, Twitter/Channel 6 Muleshoe. And the best of luck to the Masons, and hopefully they have a wonderful retirement as Coach Ralph Mason's retiring after 43 years of teaching and coaching. Well, it's time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where they remind you that they're continuing with their 12 deals of Christmas going on today on December the 8th. Get 20% off all jewelry in store at K&K Pharmacy. On December the 9th, 20% off Preston Men's Products. December the 10th, Michael Design Works Products. December the 13th, 20% off oils and diffusers. December the 14th, Solutions RX. December the 15th, any CBD products. And December the 16th, finishing it up, we'll get 20% off Consuela bags and purses. Also at K&K Pharmacy, make sure to bring the kids because they'll have cookies with Santa, as Santa will be in store on Friday, December the 17th, 4 until 6 p.m. Get your picture taken with Santa. Enjoy hot cocoa and cookies, all at K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, here in Muleshoe, your local home-owned hometown pharmacy, 806-272-7511. Looking at our forecast, it has finally snapped and become much more fall and winter-like as Sunday night, Monday morning, early, a cold front came through the area, and boy, it got really windy and cold out of the north. Our high wind gust was right around midnight Sunday night, Monday morning, with a 50-mile-per-hour wind gust. And since then, it's been much cooler, but it warming up slowly during the day. In fact, today on Wednesday, we'll warm up all the way to 67 degrees, west-southwest winds, 15 to 20 miles per hour, so it's going to remain gusty. Gusts up to 30 miles per hour today, partly cloudy. Tonight, low around 38, west winds around 15 miles per hour. Then tomorrow on Thursday, sunny, even a little bit warmer, high 69, breezy conditions still, with the west wind 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusts as high as 35 miles per hour, partly cloudy. Thursday night, low around 43. Sunny on Friday, high near 65. Windy conditions still with west wind 20 to 25 miles per hour, increasing in the afternoon or late morning hours into the afternoon. Wind gusts could be as high as 45 miles per hour during the day. On Friday night, mostly clear, low around 19. Blustery conditions still, so much colder Friday night, and windy conditions remain. Wind could gust as high as 35 miles per hour during the night on Friday. Sunny on Saturday, high near 52. Calmer winds, northwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming southwest in the afternoon hours. Clear Saturday night, low around 26. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday, high near 65. Southwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Mostly clear Sunday night, low around 32. Sunny on Monday, high near 70 degrees. Monday night, partly cloudy, low around 36. Then mostly sunny on Tuesday, high near 74. And that is our weather forecast, brought to you by K&K Pharmacy. So warm afternoons and windy conditions still on the horizon all the way through Friday, then becoming a little bit calmer for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, but cooler conditions as that front comes through Friday. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. Well, the Chamber Christmas Parade is this Saturday, beginning at 6:30 down Main Street. Light the Night Christmas Parade, and following that, you are invited to an open house at the Muleshoe Heritage Center. They're on the west edge of town. There will be Santa Claus will be there, and there will be some refreshments as well. Pony rides will be in an enclosed space, so make sure to bring the kids to meet Santa. Have pony rides, face painting. There also will be food trucks available, along with refreshments, cookie and candy canes available, all at the Heritage Center. Of course, all the main buildings will be lit up in Christmas lights, and the Christmas open house, again, is this Saturday after the Light the Night Christmas Parade. That begins at 6:30 down Main Street. Then they invite you to come straight to the Muleshoe Heritage Center in the Santa Fe Depot. Santa Claus will be meeting kids, so bring the kids. They'll have food trucks, pony rides, face painting, refreshments available, and much, much more at the Muleshoe Heritage Center Christmas Open House this Saturday, December the 11th, following the Christmas Parade. that evening that begins at 6:30 down Main Street. Come out to the Heritage Center. Everyone is welcome. Well, the third grade Christmas program will be this afternoon, Wednesday, December the 8th at 1:45 at the Carrie Moore Auditorium at Muleshoe High School. The third grade Christmas program is entitled Mrs. Claus and the Great Elf Rebellion. The DeShazo music teacher is Susan White, and the program is under her direction. We will be there to film it. I'm going to leave town and be out of town for the next few days, so we won't get it up till next week. But look for it then, or you can go see it in person this afternoon, Wednesday, December the 8th at 1:45, the Mrs. Claus and the Great Elf Rebellion, the third grade Christmas program at the Carrie Moore Auditorium at Muleshoe High School. Should have added this in with the weather forecast, but we'll put it in here now. There is a burn ban in effect for Bailey County, so be aware of how extremely dry it is here in the Muleshoe area, as the last real rain we got was around an inch of rain the October 1st. Since then, it's been extremely dry through the rest of October. November had 0 inches of rain, and so far through December the 8th, we have 0 inches of rain here in Muleshoe, and so there is a burn ban in effect for Bailey County. Be aware, extreme dry circumstances exist here in the Muleshoe area. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center reminds you to get vaccinated for you, for your family, for your community, and for your country against COVID-19, the flu vaccine, and more available now at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at one of their clinics. Also, they remind you continue your recovery close to home. If you or a loved one needs more time to heal after an illness, injury, or surgery, their swing bed program can help. Call the swing bed coordinator at 806-272-4524 or go by their website, muleshoehospital.com/recovery for more information. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center right here in Muleshoe for your swing bed program needs, also for all of your COVID and flu vaccine needs as well. They can help you out at either of their clinics. Call 806-272-4524. And looking at the Texas Department of Health numbers for Bailey County, our COVID-19 update as of yesterday on Tuesday, December the 7th, we have jumped up to 17 active cases. So if you go week by week, we were at 2 active cases November the 9th and 8, 9, and now up to 17 active cases of COVID-19 here in Muleshoe. So more of it out there right now than there has been in the last couple of months, as we've been in the single digits most of the last few months. As far as vaccines go for Bailey County, it's the exact same thing it's been for the last month or so. 39% of the population that's eligible to receive have been fully vaccinated, those 5 and over. Those 65 and over stuck at 69% of those have been fully vaccinated. And again, K&K Pharmacy, Muleshoe Medical Center, either the clinics, United Pharmacy, any of these places, among others, can help you get vaccinated against COVID-19 as it is deadly. If you're looking for an end-of-the-year organization to donate money to, the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program only has 2 months of operating funds available to them right now, so they are desperately in need of monetary donations. You can call Judy Kaufman at the Bailey County Office of the Aging at 806-272-3647, or you can mail your donations to 300 South 1st Street, Suite 110, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. That's the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program. Needs your monetary donations now. Call Judy Kaufman, 806-272-3647, or mail your donations to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program, 300 South 1st Street, Suite 110, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. Also, Judy let us know that the Salvation Army Muleshoe unit, Red Kettle, is set up at United Supermarkets. They need bell ringers. So if you can ring the bell for the Salvation Army at United, please go by and see her at the courthouse. She's in the first office to your left when you enter the south door, or you can call her 806-272-3647. Again, bell ringers needed for the Salvation Army Red Kettle that is set up now at United Supermarkets. You are invited next week on Friday, December the 17th, to a community retirement reception honoring Dr. Bruce Purdy, along with his wife, Cindy. Bruce is retiring at the end of the month after a lifetime of serving Muleshoe as a doctor, family practitioner here in Muleshoe. Again, the community retirement reception will be Friday, December the 17th, 4 until 6 p.m. at the First Baptist Church in the Fellowship Hall, 220 West Avenue E, here in Muleshoe. 79347 is the address. If you cannot attend, please send a card. Send it to Dr. and Bruce and Cindy Purdy in care of First Baptist Church, 220 West Avenue E, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. And again, that community retirement reception is Friday, December the 17th, 4 until 6 p.m. at the First Baptist Church Fellowship Hall. Everyone is invited. Well, we mentioned last week in our Muletrain news that Dagon Dunham, a Muleshoe native, was a tight end for the Angelo State Rams, and they were doing really well in the playoffs. But just to give you an update from last weekend, on Saturday, last week, December the 4th, they lost to the Colorado School of Mines 34-26 in the playoffs, but they had a real good run. And Dagon Dunham was named to the Lone Star Conference All First Team as a tight end. He is a junior tight end, 6'4", 235-pound junior at Angelo State. He is the son of Michael and Denise Dunham and the grandson of Jack Dunham, all of Muleshoe. Mark it on your calendar now. The Bailey County Junior Livestock Show will be held next month on Friday, January the 21st at the Bailey County Coliseum. Well, good luck to the Mules and Lady Mules varsity and JV basketball teams as they will begin tomorrow through the weekend participating in the Farwell basketball tournament. Also, tomorrow at the MHS Carrymore Auditorium, Dillman and DeShazo will be recognized as they will celebrate the District UIL Academic Championships, as both Dillman and DeShazo won UIL Academic Championships recently, and they will give certificates to the elementary students beginning at noon tomorrow at MHS in the Carrymore Auditorium. Sorry, we're going to miss that as I will be out of town, as I mentioned before. Please keep on your prayer list today Mom Magan Reynolds, Ronnie Angeli, Bruce and Cindy Purdy as they were retiring and moving from Muleshoe, Jeff Skipworth, Carolyn Johnson Turner, had knee surgery, along with her husband Royce, Janice Snell, Sue Basir, keep her on your prayer list today, Marilyn Cox and Ruby Green, Ed and Carol Cox, Kearney Scoggin, Larry Combs, Judy Wilbanks, Daryl Embry, keep Melbourne Tom Bratcher, J.W. Harrington, Margaret Berman, Betty Noble, Joe Jinks, Marjorie Morgan, and Wanda Cockerham on your prayer list today. Keep those families grieving the recent loss of a loved one, the family of Bill Martin, the family of Maureen Hooten, the family of Jesus Leonardo Rodriguez. Keep the family of Roxanne Winders on your prayer list today, the family of Fernando Toscano, the family of Tony Poteet needs to be on your prayer list, along with the family of Anne-Marie Clayton Kelly. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program, along with all our older archived ones, free of charge on demand. Go to muleshoetv.com, our website. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
This is Tumbleweed Smith, the influence of the cotton patch. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They're owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcec.com. COOP.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
When I was 6 years old in the cotton field in Elgin, Texas, I was demoted from picking in the field to being the water boy because it was too hot, and by then my hands were bleeding a lot from being cut. And so they bandaged my hands and put me under the wagon and told me just bring water to them. On this day in particular, early in the morning when we got to the field, everyone was talking about things that were going on in the community, in the village, who got married, who ran off with whose husband or wife. As it got to be around 1 o'clock, the sun became an enemy. People began singing, and I saw the effect that it had. And I wanted so much to help them because you could see the heat radiating like spirals from the ground and from their bodies. It was as though they were baking, which literally they were. And all of a sudden, my grandfather would start this prayer. We would let out this song. I love the Lord. He heard my cry. And everybody would respond. I heard the Lord. And I got chills. I still get chills. And I remember that day. And so I said, well, I'll help them then. I ran out with the water, with the bucket. On this day, they were so immersed in that power, they threw the water in the air. The water was of no use to them. It was the music. When I was 13, I got my mother bought me a trumpet, and I played my first solo in public at the football game. And I had that same feeling. And then I knew I was born to be a musician. I knew that was my path.
Hannibal Lecumbe of Bastrop has played trumpet and composed music for symphony orchestras all over the country. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.